Okay, hello, welcome to this new session. This is our second encounter of practicing English at UNAT. So my name is Fabio, and well, as you know, this conference is being recorded in order for you to see it whenever you want, in order that you can practice. So guys, welcome, and so today we're going to start our class with a game about family members, right? So I will share my screen. One second. Okay, pretty cool. So here we have Family Cross. What is the idea, everyone? The idea is that we complete this family word cross with vocabulary, right? So let's go with the number one. The mother of my mother is my. You have 10 seconds to think. Grandmother. Very good job. Let's go with the number two. The daughter of my father is my sister. Good. Number three says, the brother of my father is my uncle. Okay. If you don't have the right answer, no problem. Take it easy and learn. Number four, the sister of my father is my aunt. Excellent. And number five, the son of my uncle is my cousin. Cool. Number six, the mother of my sister is my mother. Beautiful, beautiful. Number seven, my mother is the of my father. If you said wife, congratulations. Number eight, the son of my brother is my nephew. Very good job, guys. Excellent. Okay, nice. So we're going to set some rules for the class, right? Remember, as this is a non-synchronic thing, so you can stop the video when there is an exercise, you think about how to solve it, and then you play it again. Okay, so that is the way in which we are going to work. Okay, guys, so let's get started now. So one more, please. Okay, 1 second. Okay, we're going to start with a simple question. Okay, and my question is this. One moment. Okay, in your opinion, what is this this thing I'm going to write down? Present perfect. Okay, what is present perfect? Stop the video and think about it. But however, if you know what is present perfect, you can give a brief explanation and you can leave it on the chat, on the group chat, and I will give you your feedback. If you don't know what is present perfect, please take 10 minutes to find out in internet, right? You can go through Google, through YouTube, through whatever other resource, technological resource that you want to use, and you come back and you write down what you think or what you found is present perfect. Okay, so let's stop the video for a while and you can continue. Okay, guys, I hope that you have done a pretty good job finding out what is present perfect. So now I'm going to give like a brief explanation about what present perfect is. So give me just one moment, please. Okay, 1 second. Thank you. Okay, okay. So I hope that you have found out something specific in your, yes, in your finding, right? So, okay, guys, I will show you a conversation about present perfect. As you should have already found out, present perfect is a tense that we use for expressing experiences in our life, right? So that is what this is about. And so, in what cases we are going to use this? Well, we are going to read a short conversation of an example of how using it, you know? So give me just 1 second. I will share my screen. Yes. All right. Yes, this one. Okay. So what is the idea, guys? The idea is that you read this conversation with me, okay? So the title is Get Reacquainted with Someone. If you don't know what is reacquainted, it's like reencuentro. Reacquainted is reencuentro, okay? So I'm going to be person A and you're going to be person B. So let's get started. Audrey, have you met Hannah? Hannah, I'd like you to meet Audrey. I don't think so. I know, last month you were at my sister Nicole's party. Oh, that's right. How have you been? Okay, guys, excellent job. So now, my question for you is, could you maybe identify in which sentences do we have the present perfect tense? You have it in the first question, have you met? You have it in the answer, I haven't. You have it here, have we met before? And finally, we have it, and how have you been? Okay. So what happens, everyone? The the main auxiliary of the present perfect is have or also has, right? We have or has. What happens when you use have or has? It's important to know that you're talking about experiences, right? I'm going to explain a little this more by showing you this picture. So we're going to explain what is the present perfect, right? We use the present perfect to talk about an indefinite time in the past. We use the simple past tense to talk about a definite or a specific time, right? So what happens? Remember, and just give me 1 second, I will share all my screen. Okay, one moment, please. Yes, very good. Okay, yes, yes. So we're going to use this tool in order to explain. Okay, so guys, when we use about present perfect, we have to use have and has. Has for the third person. Example, we have. or she has. What happens? You don't have to be confused. Have and has, of course, is tener, but also is ver, right? So we are conjugating yo he, tú has, él ha, nosotros hemos, y ellos han, right? This is very important that you know, okay? Have and has en el presente perfecto es el haber en español, ¿ok? Yo he, tú has, él ha, nosotros hemos y ellos han. In this case, we have gone to Peru. What happens, everyone? We need a participle verb. Necesitamos un verbo participio. Necesitamos gone. Gone es el participio de go, right? ¿Qué es un participio? Verbo participio es un verbo que termina en nuestro idioma español, son los verbos que terminan en ado, edo, ido. Entonces tú no dices nosotros hemos ir, sino ido a Perú, right? So you need the participle. She has brought, right? She has brought us a gift. It happens the same, pasa lo mismo. Ella ha traído, nos ha traído un regalo. So brought es el participio del verbo bring, you know? And this is the way it works, right? Let's come back to the explanation. We have an example here. Present perfect, indefinite time. I've met Bill twice. Okay, what happened, guys? In the present perfect form, we have a contraction. We can contract the present perfect. And how do you do that? Well, it's very easy. You just have to add v or es in the third person in order to contract. What does it mean? ¿Qué significa esto? Que en vez de decir we have, podemos decir we've. En vez de decir she has, we can say she is. All right. It is up to you. Es su decisión. If you say we have or we've, or you say she has or she is. What is going to give us the context is the verb in participle, right? Because I know that you are thinking, for example, you say, okay, professor, but she is, I guess that is like the verb to be. Es el verbo to be. Yo, ella es y ella está. Sí, también ella es. Ah, but, pero la diferencia es que después del she is, si hay un participio, es porque están hablando de present perfect, de una experiencia o de una acción del pasado que no es definida, que no tiene tiempo. Se sabe que se hizo, pero no se sabe cuándo. Right? Very good. So what happens? Also, we have the negative form, la forma negativa. ¿Cuál es? Well, of course we can say we have not. Podemos decir we have not. Or she has not. Also, we have a contraction for this. También hay contracción para la negación. Tenemos haven't y hasn't. Right? So, we're going to say haven't or hasn't in order to express negative form. Entonces, nosotros no hemos, verbo haber ido a Perú. Ella no ha, vale, she hasn't brought us a gift. Ella no nos ha traído un regalo, right? Very good job. Okay, everyone, so what happens? We're gonna read this example. I have met Bill twice. We met it. We met in 1999 and again in 2004. Okay, so in this context, what is the thing here? The idea is that you use the present perfect form to answer the main question, and then you give me an argumentation with the past tense, right? So what happens? guys, it is important that you give me a complement of the answer. For example, if I ask you, have you ever gone to Japan? You cannot only say, no, I haven't, but also you must give me a complement. For example, hey, have you gone to San Andres? Yes, I have gone. I went 6 months ago. You see? So we have a complement, and that's the idea of this grammar. For the present perfect, we have or has and a past participle. For regular verbs, the past participle form is the same as the simple past form. Open, opened, studied, studied, right? Remember that we have regular and irregular verbs. So in the regular way, in the regular verbs, we have to add ed to the action in order to express the past or the participle verb. Of course, also we have irregular verbs, right? For example, in this list, we can see the base form of the verb, the past, and the participle verb. So what is the verb that we care about? Participle. At the least in the present perfect, it's gonna be like that. You must focus on the participle verb. Okay, great. So here we have some examples. We've met them or we haven't met them. She's called him or she hasn't called him. This is something that I have just explained in the previous part of the class. So you should have it clear now. Let's read some other examples. Have you met them? Yes, we have. Or no, we haven't. Those are the fast questions. Has she called him? Yes, she has. No, she hasn't. Fast answer, right? Very good job. Okay. So this is the way you have to use the present perfect. Of course, when you have the question form, you start with the auxiliary, have or has, and then you add the subject and the participle and then the complement. Always is going to be like that, right? For questions. Okay, everyone. I invite you to stop the video for a while and take into account all this information before doing the exercise that we will grade, right? So stop the video 10 minutes, think about it, and come back when you are ready. Okay, guys, thank you for that. I hope that you have uh, seen again the video in order to understand better the grammar context. So we are going to go with the first exercise of the class. What is the first exercise? First exercise is taking into account this conversation. You will create your own by yourself using the present perfect. So you can say things like, okay, hello, Camila, how have you been? Right? ¿Cómo has estado? Presente perfecto. Okay, I have been pretty cool. What about you? He estado muy bien. Present perfect, right? Have you visited your family? ¿Has visitado tu familia? No, I haven't. No, no lo he hecho. Okay. So we are going to you will have 10 minutes. Van a tener 10 minutos para hacer una conversación. ¿Está okay? It doesn't have to be long. No, it must be short, right? But it has to have the context of the present perfect, right? You can support yourself by using this list. Pueden usar esta lista de verbos, right? So you can take a screenshot, pueden tomar una captura de pantalla, right? And just like that, able to develop the exercise. Okay, guys, you have 10 minutes, so go ahead, stop the video, and when you are ready, write down, escriban la conversación en el foro, en la, yes, en el grupo de Meets que tenemos, y ahí se les dará feedback de lo que hayan hecho, ¿ok? Let's go. Okay, guys, excellent job. I hope that you have done it well. And well, I will be checking your conversation through our group. Okay, guys, it has been a good experience here. Now we're going to develop our last exercise of the class, that will be the final one, and this will be the production of our class, right? So for this production, right, what we're gonna do? Well, we're going to do this part, okay? Pair work. Complete the conversations with the present perfect or the simple past tense. Then practice the conversation with a partner. So what happens here? You have several conversations. By the way, they are five, and you must complete uh, both present perfect or simple past, right? You have to give context to the conversations, right? Entonces tiene que darle contexto a la conversación, si es pasado simple o si es presente perfecto, following, siguiendo the highlighted verbs, los verbos que están en azul, y el nombre de la persona, okay? So for this activity, guys, you will have 15 minutes. Para esta actividad van a tener 15 minutos, okay? So as soon as you finish, tan pronto como finalice, escriben las respuestas en el chat, ok. O también pueden pausar, bueno, reproducir el video nuevamente y les daré las respuestas, ok. Desde ahora tienen 15 minutos, pausan el video y continuamos con la solución, ok. Thank you. Okay, guys, thank you for that. You will have already developed all the exercises by this moment. So we're going to give the answers. So try to check if you did it good or if you did it wrong, right? Perfect. Okay, so the number one is, uh, okay, did you, pasado, did you meet, and did Jake, I'm sorry, did Jake meet our new teacher? Yes, he did. He met her in the office this morning. It is not present perfect, it is past simple. Actually, because we have this expression of time. This morning represents a specific time. And as for a specific time, we use simple past, not present perfect. Okay, next. Okay, in this case, we have they been to this class before? No, they haven't. They are new at this school, right? This in this case is not on a specific time. I mean, before is not a specific time. Before is in any moment, right? So could be yesterday, 1 year ago, 7 years ago. I don't know. So have they been? And no, they haven't, right? Okay. Number three. Okay. In the three is present perfect. Have you? Eaten, participle of eat, eaten. Have you eaten in the new school restaurant? No, I haven't. Is it good? Okay, great. Number four. Did your classmates speak with the school director? Yes, they did. They spoke with her yesterday. Again, yesterday, it is an expression of time that is specific. So in this case, of course, that is past simple. And the last exercise, number five. Okay. In this context, it would be present perfect. Has Beth seen the new language lab? No, she hasn't. But she saw the library. In this context, we have a mixture of tenses. In the question and in the first answer is present perfect. And in the second one is simple past. Okay, guys, so I hope that you have done it well. If you had mistakes, don't worry. From mistakes, we learn, right? Very cool. Okay, everyone. So in order to finish this class, my recommendation to practice this topic is um, yes, is to write down a small story about your experiences in your life using the present perfect, right? So, como tarea, vamos a escribir un pequeño párrafo de alguna experiencia que yo haya tenido en mi vida. Ejemplo, una vez yo fui a Cancún y allá he visitado todo lo que tenga el verbo haber en español. Haber, yo he, tú has, él ha. Yo no he ido a Cartagena y complementas con el simple past. Yo no he ido a Cartagena porque no tuve tiempo. Because I didn't have time. I have traveled to San Andres and all those things, right? Okay, guys. So once you have the paragraph with your yes, your experience story, you can write it down on the chat and I will be grading it. So, okay, guys, thank you very much for coming to this session, for attending this session, non-synchronic. And well, I hope you have a good day. And that would be all, okay? So, recuerden que esta grabación va a estar en el grupo de Teams. La pueden ver cuando quieran. Y bueno, nos vemos en el próximo encuentro. Have a good day. We'll see you later. Bye bye.